Oh, the purpose of this lesson is to learn how to create a spiral staircase using SketchUp. So, let's begin, shall we? I will remove our gentleman. We don't need him right now. All right. Now I would like for you to create a 12-sided circle. Use your hotkeys. I'm going to hit C. I'm going to click, and I would like for you to create a radius of 4 feet. I'm going to type 4 feet on the keyboard. That means I have a diameter of 8 feet. All right. Let's see what we can do now. We are going to create a step using this circle that we just created. Please pull up the line tool. All right, I would like for you to come to this vertex right here, click, and then move to the center point, click, and then come back to this vertex right here. Now we have a unique shape, a triangular shape for our step. All right, now we are going to remove the rest of this part right here. Pull up the eraser, hotkey E, and click somewhere on this edge. Very good. The next thing we are going to do is make this 3-dimensional. Click P, and rise up a little bit for your step. I think that looks good. Okay, now we will create a component. We are going to select everything. Notice it has turned blue. Let us right-click and choose Make Component. Click OK. And here we have, wrapped in blue, our stair. This looks good. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to create a copy and rotate at the same time. This sounds difficult, but I know we can do it. We are going to pull up the Rotate tool using Q as our hotkey. You can see here it's activated. I want you to click right here in this corner, and then slowly go to the other side, the other corner, and click. And don't forget, we must click Control on the keyboard. Now, this has created a copy. We are rotating it at the same time. We are going to fuse these two pieces together. All right, once they are fused, click them together. Ah, very good. This is what we want. All right, now we are going to create more copies of this. So I am going to hit 11, X on the keyboard, and enter. And voila, I now have created multiple copies. Okay, the next thing I would like you to do is bring up the pointer tool. We are going to select everything. As you can see here, it is all selected. Now, we are going to hit M on the keyboard. Okay, we are going to hit the Control key, and we are going to click, and we are going to come up just a little bit, creating a gap between the layers. This will represent the gap in between our steps. I am going to click. Very good. Okay, now I am going to then hit 11, X on my keyboard, and I am going to hit Enter, and voila, you can see we have created multiple copies. Okay, moving on. Let me adjust the viewing angle. Now what we are going to do is we are going to select steps in a spiral pattern moving upwards. We will use the Shift key and the pointer key to help us do this. I will demonstrate. I'm going to click here first at the bottom, and then I am going to hold the Shift key, and I am going to select another stair, moving upwards and around. It is very important that you remember to hold on to the Shift key, press it in before you click. That way you can select multiple stairs, multiple steps. You will need to use some orbiting and some zooming in order to do this. Another thing you will need is a little bit of patience. We are moving around. And we are coming to our last click. Very good, very good. Now you can see we have created a circular pattern. All right. We must now remove the excess. This is very important. We are going to select everything one more time while holding down the Shift key. There we go. Looks rather complicated, but let's see if it works. I will click Delete on the keyboard. And voila, we have a beautiful spiral staircase. I love it. I love it. I will pan over a little bit and I will show you something rather unique. Okay. Remember, this here, boys and girls, this one here is a component. I will click on it, double click on it. And remember, whatever we do to this piece here will be reflected amongst all pieces. Let me demonstrate. I'm going to pull up my circle tool. I'm going to click here to create a circle. Notice it has been reflected. I will pull up my push-pull tool. I will click. And here I can now create some sort of unique railing. Oh, I love this. All right. Here we have a nice circular staircase. There's one more thing that you can do if you would like. You could create a structure going down the middle. That would be interesting. A support structure. Give that a try.